I
Oh
listen to a
boy.
lot. This is
Oh boy.
the number one album I've ever heard when it comes to hip
Oh
hop.
my
My Beautiful Dark
god.
Number
Vanity.
one.
Oh my
Number
god.
one.
Smart
That might be
man,
true.
indeed.
It's Kanye, nigga.
This is I've
Yo,
heard.
this is what I
I've
mean, yo,
heard.
yo, like all the
I've
people who
heard.
hopped on the Kanye bandwagon when this
And
album
listen.
dropped, man, like the
What are
man,
you
like yo,
talking
Right.
about?
they bought into his hype train, bro.
Listen.
Like
And
it's
when it
What are
comes to
like
you
Kanye
talking
West,
about? Hopped into the Kanye
listen.
bandwagon?
Listen. When
Like
it comes to
what?
Kanye
What?
West, the
not
first.
you, not you, not you. Continue
When
on,
it comes
Trey.
to Kanye West,
Are,
my
are you
first
are you
album
saying
I listened
Andre
to.
hopped on the bandwagon?
Listen.
No, but like a lot of people share his thinking where like, yo, nah, my beautiful dark twisted
So what are
fantasy
you
blew
saying?
my
So what are you
mind.
saying, Wesley? This
It
is
is a
what I mean.
master.
Are you just saying jargon again?
Oh my goodness, just continue, Andre.
Listen.
No.
My experience with Kanye
Damn.
West, the first album I listened to was The Graduation. That was the first
Okay,
album I listened to.
my first one was late Reg. Continue.
Amazing. And then like that was
Congrats. That's probably why you like it so much.
at that point I was going back into history of hip hop. So I listened to Kanye West's first album. I don't see why it's a classic. I don't because
You don't think
and like
Late
also
Reg is a classic?
and the reason
No,
I
he's talking
don't
about.
and
You know,
wait wait
he's talking about College
College
Dropout.
Dropout, I'm sorry. The
Yeah,
reason I don't
people
think
do
that's a
gas.
classic because I skip over a lot of songs on that album.
I've been working a spaceship. Dun, dun, dun,
All right,
dun,
let me pull the
dun,
track
dun, dun,
list.
dun.
I'm not going
Come
to
on,
count the
it has
skips.
Jesus walks. It has Jesus walks. Home,
Wait, and
home,
I'm not
home.
considering, and I'm not talking about like the like so. I don't skip the intro. But you got We Don't Care. I like that
Wait,
song.
Andre, I wanted to say real quick also, like, even the songs that you say are my kind of like just whatever, like, they play a part and role in the narrative of the album, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it's like a full on, like kind of puzzle. Like, it just.
yeah. That's the thing about
Congrats.
yeah.
She went to the room
So,
over there.
this is
She went to that
these
room.
songs that I skip. I'll Fly
Yeah, I
Away.
think so.
I skip.
No, that room, like right.
Once you get to like
Right
breathe,
there.
breathe
Yeah, in
out
this
the
room.
school spirit shit.
I
I
think
skip
so. 'Cause
all
I just
that.
saw the door closed.
I skip
Oh my god.
from track, but two of
Oh.
those are skits. Two of those are skits, so you can't. I don't really count skits against it, but I don't listen to breathe in, breathe out. 'Cause I don't fuck with Chris like that.
Oh, that's a
School
little.
Spirit, I'm not a big fan of.
Oh boy.
Then you got
Oh
the
boy.
2 Words. I'm not a really big fan of that one. Family
Nah,
Business.
no. I can't agree with that. I love
I
two
don't.
words.
I don't really
Now
like Family Business.
Andre, you gotta go back and listen to two words. I think that's one of the best songs on
Only
there,
only
honestly.
verse I like on there is Freeway. That's the only verse I like
No,
on there.
two words. It's so the way it's done is just
It's a
so
lot. It's a lot of
I
skits.
don't remember that song. Let me see. Which one is this?
two
Then
word.
you go on a
Nah,
late registration, and it's just like Kanye
it's
West
just
off the
step
bat.
up.
I mean, off the bat, it's just drop rain in threes. You got heard him say, "Touch the sky, golden." Just rain in threes. And then
Wait,
like,
time out. These are 2 words. Let me see.
The song was crazy.
What are you doing, Andre? What is wrong with you?
I'm not a big fan of it. Right,
Bruh.
and right then you go to late registration.
Yo, this
And
album was GOAT, bro.
you
This
go to
album was GOAT.
you go to late registration, right? And you
Best
got
project.
heard him say, "Touch the sky, gave it to you." Already, it's just like three, like he going on a run.
It starts off and ends off well to me. Can you stop?
This guy.
Yeah, man. It's the closest thing to an underground Kanye, also. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, where he's just like, yeah,
If you
at some point
if
he
you
becomes
think that's
ego
what
Kanye,
My
and it's just
Beautiful
like,
Dark Twisted Fantasy is, then you're wrong.
no. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, like the Kanye that we know now, like
No,
where he's
he
just kind of
turned
like,
into Kanye West like the braggadocious like I'm an asshole
that
type.
to me that starts in graduation with the kind of
Tell
like
me
that
graduation.
kind of like
That starts in late
that-
registration.
a little bit, not as much, not as much.
Yeah, he's more humble. Like he has that humility to him. But that's how like that's like the evolution. Cause you would think that's how a person's second album is supposed. Cause your first album is all about the life you led before you've made it. So you would think the second album is supposed to be about what have you been since the first album till now. So it's that in between.
Like rich people problems. Rich people problems.
No, you got songs like Addiction.
That's not true.
You got songs like
That is not true. In late registration, no, no, not at all.
you got some you got
Songs like Roses,
yeah Roses,
no, not barely at all.
Diamonds
No, no,
from
because
Sierra
here's the thing. Because My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy to me that's like the best part of ego Kanye. Because after that he becomes because
He's not
after that
even.
he
I don't consider him ego
Time out.
Kanye.
No, no, I mean obviously he is, but like I'm not saying that's
No,
an issue.
he's not really.
Stop interrupting me. Like listen, I'm saying like because everything after that I feel like he becomes literally a caricature of himself. Like. Like I mean, come on! Like I want to f you hard in the sink. After that, give you something to drink. Like
That's
in
that's not that's
it,
not
oh
on
yeah,
beautiful.
but no, bound is goat. But
That's
like
not on Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
no, listen to what I said. I said everything after that is when he becomes a caricature of himself. Like the dude literally is like a parody of himself. Like he's literally just like a complete goon, and like it's almost like his public image is his persona in music now. Like, but
Cause
that's where you're not counting 808s and Heartbreaks though, because 808s and Heartbreaks changed what the content of hip hop went into. It went to a little bit more melancholy type of music, more
that's
personal.
that's always existed though. That's always existed.
No,
wait, why does it have to be?
It's the sound of you mean Angie, like, you mean the sound of that type of music, which is pure.
I'm talking about content, like subject matter.
No,
Content. Yeah.
there's been rap music like that
No.
always.
808s and Heartbreaks is the album that forced it birthed people like Drake, Kid Cudi, Childish Gambino, Weeknd, who make that type of personal, emotional, melancholy
That
music.
emo sad music.
Yeah,
I know what you mean, but like
yeah,
mm.
and yeah. 808s. I feel like if 808s never happened, we would have never gotten My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Personally,
He had to get sunken before he comes back out. Like yo,
no,
I'm still that dude.
yeah, you. And he's talking about like
Hmm.
he's talking about like him exiling himself from the 2000 from the VMA incident with Taylor Swift. He's talking about his relationship going to shambles with Amber Rose. He's talking about the whole,
That's
darker
what
side.
he's saying. That's
No,
what he was saying. Like
no,
he's saying that like yeah, he's just like like life updates, like his own
yeah,
introspections on like
but
what's
that
going on with him. But like Wesley was saying that like his subject matter before he became like super like a megastar, like he's saying like that he preferred that over like his raps about like just
no,
like my like yeah, like it's a Chicago thing,
yeah,
man.
yeah, but those are two different. Those are two different. That's two different beings, though.
Then
That's two different beings, though.
What?
But you're looking from a lyrical standpoint. It's just better written. He has better writers around him. He has better writers.
mm,
He has better. No, he has better writers around him in My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy that he did, because he still had the same Most Def, and Most Def was still involved, but you got Sci-Hi the Prince coming in. You have Pusha T coming in. You have a Rick Ross helping him out. You have a Jay-Z now involved in the writing. So it was just we had better lyricists actually helping them create the album. Now Kanye West is always going to be when it comes to a production at that point, he's always going to be a production master. And to me, it's just the most cohesive album from song to song to song.
Dark Fantasy feels like to me. It feels like Kanye's summer blockbuster. That's what it feels like.
And
What are
I
you
feel like,
saying?
wait.
What's
How
wrong
is
with
it a summer
blockbuster?
blockbuster?
It's just
That's like the first two albums more so.
Yeah,
Summer
what?
the bombastic
if you
album.
know what a
No,
summer
time out.
blockbuster is,
What are you
the
saying?
first two albums are summer blockbusters.
Time out.
Evil, you're
Yeah, no,
dense.
the second one. Talk about the second
You're
one
just dense, bro.
the second one is a summer is in its own way a summer blockbuster. Also, listen, like Touch the Sky, like that's. Here's the thing. Listen. No, yeah, no. The College Dropout to me, it feels like an indie film or whatever that got mad notoriety, and then like by the time it got to like Dark Fantasy, it's like the number one movie in America. It's like My Beautiful Dark Twisted. Yeah, like he was going for he was just like, yo, I am that dude,
My
yo,
Beautiful
I
Dark
am
Twisted
that.
Fantasy didn't even get the same like type of sales as these previous albums did initially.
Well, that's because of the internet.
No, you didn't have the
Yeah.
internet back then because it just came off selling.
In 2010?
Yeah, we did,
No. What
Andre.
I'm
I
saying,
remember when the album was coming out. I
no, what I'm
remember
saying,
2010. No, the internet was big back then.
no, I'm not.
The
What
internet
I'm
was big
saying
back
is the internet at that point didn't really affect
sales.
sales
Yeah, it did.
that bad.
You,
No,
yeah, it
because you
did.
still,
Yeah, it
you
did.
no, no, because you still had people selling 3 million. You still had people not struggling to sell. Like
Out of rappers, from rappers.
it was just the start of it. Inception.
You guys,
Yeah, like it feels theatrical. It feels like big time. Like it feels
No,
big production.
so
Yeah. Like that's not a bad thing. But like
why is it worth mentioning in
I think
terms of
I'm bringing it up because it's like that's kind of why people like take to it, and that's why it kind of like it
that's an
has this
assumption
aura
you're
around
making.
the album.
That's just an assumption you're making.
No. I think the Kanye cast was like people who hopped on like during
Yeah,
Yeezus and like some of those in
yeah,
between albums and stuff. Like
that's an assumption.
yes,
edgy white boys who dress funny. Yeah.
yes, people did.
People like who? Wait, what? Yeah, yeah. You ever seen all these dudes now wearing super long shirts and ripped up pants? Like
Yeah, it's because of Kanye. Come on.
yeah, like when I think of the current age that like these like kind of hipster Kanye fans, I think of that song Wolves on the new album. That's like where it's just like
That sounds amazing.
I love it. Yeah, bro. What was the name of track one again? Yeezus. Yo, when I first heard that, I was like, yo, what am I listening to? I was so like,
I only like 4 songs on that album. I like
yo,
I
Black.
think it was only two.
when
I like
I
Black
go back, when I
Skinhead.
go,
That beat is just like
yeah,
that
yo,
shit is amazing.
Skinhead is
I
cool.
do like I Am a God.
I like I Am a God, On Site and Bound. Those are
I
the four
like
songs I like.
I love New
Hmm?
Slaves.
Nah,
I love Blood on the Leaves. When he gets that C Murder sample, shit is lit.
what's Blood on the Leaves again?
Blood on the Leaves. I gotta play it. You gotta listen to it.
Listen.
Well, no,
Listen,
oh,
listen,
no. Isn't Blood on the Leaves the one that's like it's like there's leaders and there's followers,
No.
but I'd rather be a. Oh no, that's New Slaves, right? That's New Slaves, right?
No,
Hey,
no, that's not new. That's not Blood on the
yeah,
Leaves.
that's New Slaves, right? That's New Slaves. What's Blood on the Leaves again?
Listen to it. Listen. The sample he used on there, if you never heard C Murders, fuck them other niggas, I don't know what to tell you.
See murder.